Hello and welcome to the Inter Miami Show live from Chase Stadium. I'm one half of your co-hosting duo, Brandon Griffin, and with me is Mike Predicts It Right Longan.
I got it tonight. I think this is the exact game we predicted to see. We knew there'd be a lot of goals. We knew there'd be a lot of action. Interesting because there's no real flow to the game. It was back and forth and chippiness.
It was an ugly game.
Yeah, but you're seeing it as a little bit of that rivalry game of players know each other. We said it on Wednesday. 13 games in, they know each other. They act like you know each other. They're throwing the fouls.
Absolutely.
I gotta give credit to Schalberg because he draws a foul. Nobody's business. Like he was
better than Messi.
Yeah, he was doing it way better because Suarez was one of those fouls. Wasn't getting. Schalberg got every one he called for, but it didn't work. It wasn't enough.
No.
So I'm just gonna jump in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the new rules worked. So we talked about some of the new rules we're gonna see tonight. We saw the subs going quick. I thought actually Suarez might get in trouble. The ref was pushing him off.
Yeah.
We got a huge break because when Hani got injured at the very end of the game, he had to sit out for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And so where they're trying to win the game, Hani's sitting on the sideline. So I know I'm kind of getting in a weird spot, but that was interesting to me. It was really interesting to see. They put the new rules in, and they worked.
Yeah, it was good to see. I'm a fan so far from what we saw.
Now let's talk about the game. Lineup we predicted.
Yeah.
We thought that, Nagy would just kind of plug in.
Right.
He did.
And he did. He did a great job, I think, covering for Alba. Not as good in the attack, and the chemistry wasn't there. Because I think Alba is the key that unlocks Suarez.
So what was interesting, I thought Chelo took over that attacking role.
Yeah.
Because he was playing farther forward than he has in previous games.
Yeah.
And Negri was staying back a little bit. So you saw them kind of swap it up.
Right.
I agree, though. Suarez wasn't getting unlocked. But I'll kind of throw back to Nashville was dealing with Suarez. They were frustrating him all night. They had his hand on his jersey all night. You saw him really getting frustrated.
They were. But there were moments where if Alba was there, he would have slid the pass in. So yes and no. I agree with you, but I also think that if Alba was there, maybe Suarez would have nailed one in.
Maybe. Good game. I'm happy. 3-1.
Yeah.
This is a huge win for us because Nashville needed points tonight.
Yeah.
They came in here needing points.
Well, their coach is on the hot seat.
Yeah.
This might be it.
They might drop them. I don't know. I have to look at live standings, but they might be last in the East by the end of the night.
Yeah.
I don't know who else was sitting at 15, but they were sitting in 14th place. This was a big game for them, and they didn't deliver. They brought out. They had Schalberg. They had who's the German guy? Surridge.
Yeah.
Is he German. English guy.
English.
Surridge. Obviously Mukhtar.
Yeah, it was a full strength Nashville lineup, which is not what we saw in CCC.
Right.
That lineup was very diminished. They played really well. It was interesting to see them switch keeper at halftime.
I was curious about that.
That was odd. I don't know if that was an injury thing or what, because Willis generally is the one.
Yeah, and that's
the guy you go with.
Not like he let in a bunch of goals.
Right.
So it had to be an injury thing, which was kind of weird. I came back to my seats. I'm like, the guy with the hat is gone.
Yeah, I was like, Peter Cech Light is gone.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting.
Speaking of injuries, we have to talk about it. Gomez out.
There's a certain man who was in this tailgate ahead of time who said
he said it couldn't get any worse.
Couldn't get any worse with injuries. And, he jinxed us. When I find him,
it didn't look good. He was stretchered off. If you guys didn't see it, he was, crying and stuff. He was in a lot of pain.
And was it you that rumor Achilles?
Yeah, I've seen on Twitter and stuff, rumored Achilles. We don't know, obviously. They haven't done any scans or anything.
I mean, we got to hope not because it's right before Olympics. This is what he's been training for.
Yeah.
Not just meant for us. We do not want him going down.
And outside of the show, I don't think we talked about it last episode, but, we were kind of speculating what's the chances he moves on in a transfer at some point. And so, this puts that into question, which is the last thing we really needed. We really need someone in the attack, but I will say Alfonso looked good.
Alfonso looks good.
We didn't skip a beat when he came in.
I actually think we changed.
I think better.
We stretched the field.
Yeah.
I think he's faster. He's stretching the field. He drew the PK, and he definitely drew it. And that was clear as day.
Right.
He got right in the corner of the box, got tripped up. He earned that one. He was attacking. Yeah. I did think it was interesting. I know we were just trying to kill the game at the end, but the lineup with Kromowski playing up front. At first, I thought they were going to kind of play more of a false nine, but it was almost like a two-striker set with Afonso.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was.
It was interesting, though, because Kromowski was playing forward.
Yeah.
He was definitely in an attacking role. He was not playing. I thought we were bringing in an extra midfielder to kind of control the midfield.
That's what I kind of thought, too.
But that's not what it looked like.
The other thing that's interesting to point out is... shit, I lost my train of thought there.
I know, the band's having a good time.
They are. Yeah, damn.
But it was good. This was a good game. This was the win we needed. I am not on the same Tata bus yet. So you said 2 wins. I would change my tune. I still think poor use of subs. The team was clearly getting
the subs were okay today, but I do think he should have made at least 1 or 2 at the 60th minute.
Yes, that's
because I texted you and I was like, things are starting to look a little stale.
We got tired. You could see it. Cello had run his butt off. We do not have a right back replacement. A couple of the other guys really were looking exhausted.
Yeah.
And so I still think poor tactical management. One funny thing, I don't know if you noticed, Tata had to put on a bib.
I did. That's why I texted you. I was like, what the hell is he, a sub?
So you know
why? Because he's wearing all black, just like Nashville.
Yeah. It happened to Neville one. No, it happened to Tata.
It happened to Tata last
where
season.
He wore it around his neck like a bib.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny because all of a sudden we see the trainer go sprinting by, and we're like, what is going on? And then he comes back with a bib and a jacket for Tata.
Yeah.
He could have fit in the player jacket though, so he had to wear the bib.
I remember what I was going to say, though. I think it was Scotty Gray on Twitter was posting, Mateus Rojas was here again tonight.
Was he?
He was here. So a couple people on Twitter, Alex Winley and somebody else is reporting, like it's happening before the deadline, which for those that don't know is the 23rd.
Yeah, so it's 3 days from now. No,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So we're expecting an announcement. Did hear through the grapevine, I heard Monday is the announcement. That's
okay.
Someone texted me that and said, hey, we think it's Monday. So I expect we'll hear it by then. We still don't know who's going out. Though, we already used our season ending list.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's not till the summer. The summer's when the new rules take effect and there's an additional buyout.
Right. But we're not there yet either.
We're not there yet. But other news is we did sign a defender from Boca to Inter Miami CF2.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
And you know what it means? He gets to be signed up. He gets to play up the whole time. So this helps give us a little bit of
he's on loan till December with a $1.5 million buy option. So we'll break him down in our next episode on Monday or whatever.
But yeah, overall, I think this is an important win. I'm still not overlooking Nashville. Again, listen, they're 14th, 15th, but this is a good team. They should be competitors.
They played well. They played well, but at the same time, they played well defensively. I don't think the attack is there. The goal in the beginning, I kind of missed it, so I was trying to watch a replay on my phone, and it kind of looked like that was us.
Oh, it was an own goal.
We scored it,
yeah. It was an own goal from negative.
They didn't score anything.
Yeah,
and,
it was called an own goal from negative.
Very easily we could have been up probably.
By the way, our corner goal,
5-0.
We were shorthanded.
Yeah.
We had 10 men on the pitch.
Gomez
was still down. We had him brought in. Afonso,
and you know what I was hoping is if, I forget who the first goalkeeper was, if he hadn't touched it, that would have been the first time Messi has scored from a corner unassisted.
Was that Olympico?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw somebody was talking about that on Twitter. Like, that's the last,
Man, you were watching a lot of Twitter when I was sitting there watching
No, not today. It wasn't today. I remember seeing it before.
So, no, I think we're good. But, I mean, that's a good – so, we'll be filming, I don't know, Tuesday or Wednesday this week.
No midweek game. So
yeah, we're not in a rush to film.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
But super exciting. And then, big win for us.
Yeah, so as always, guys, like, subscribe, do your thing, and we will catch you in the middle of the week.
Thank you for listening.